Alexa, ask Santa for a story.
Okay, here's Santa Claus.
Mrs. Claus and the Missing Pie. Mrs. Claus loves to bake. She is an amazing baker and is famous all round the Arctic Circle for her amazing cakes and pastry goods. People come from far and wide to try what she has baked. Now, Mrs. Claus had been baking away all morning. The oven timer pinged to let her know that the honey and gingerbread pie was ready. An amazing smell flooded the kitchen as she opened the oven door. Mrs. Claus took the pie from the oven, opened the window, and put the pie on the windowsill to cool. The smell of freshly cooked pie wafted across the snowy garden. Sniffing with his carrot nose, a snowman inhaled deeply. This smelt amazing. Looking towards the house, he identified the source of this incredible aroma. There, on the windowsill, was Mrs. Claus's honey and gingerbread pie. The snowman ran over to investigate it. Up close, the pie looked even more impressive. Surely no one would mind if he took a bite. He looked around. The coast was clear. There was nobody about. He snapped off an icicle that was hanging beneath the windowsill to use as a cake knife and cut himself a slice. Licking his snowy lips, he popped the steaming slice into his mouth. It tasted delicious. One more slice wouldn't hurt, would it? The snowman was just about to help himself to another slice when the window flew open. Mrs. Claus looked at her pie with the missing slice, then at the snowman. "Have you eaten a slice of my pie?" she asked sternly. The snowman looked guilty and shook his head. Mrs. Claus couldn't keep up the pretense of acting angry and started to laugh. "If you want one of my cakes, you only have to ask." "I'm sorry. It just smelled so delicious and I couldn't resist." "But how could you tell that it was me that ate it?" "That's easy. Just look at you," laughed Mrs. Claus. The slice of honey and gingerbread pie had been so hot it had melted the snow of the snowman's tummy and plopped onto the floor. The snowman hadn't even noticed. "Oh, don't worry. I'll ask one of the elves to patch you up," chuckled Mrs. Claus. "And next time I'll make you something cold."
Would you like today's news from the North Pole?
No.
Okay, say exit to stop. Or, would you like to generate an elf name or play Santa's album?
Ask Santa for another story.
"I'm in trouble with Mrs. Claus. She tells me I've ruined her best rug. It's wet through, but it's not my fault. Well, not directly, anyway. Look, let me tell you what happened, and you can decide if I'm to blame or not." My friend, the abominable snowman, had been helping me out with the Christmas preparations. By the way, please don't be put off by his name. He may be called the abominable snowman, but that's just a name. He's a really nice chap, not abominable at all. He's very helpful and extremely strong, which is useful when it comes to moving the toys around the toy factory warehouse, which is what we've been doing all morning. To thank him for all his hard work, I'd invited him in to stay for dinner. I'd made us my speciality, Santa stew. It's basically just a normal stew that I add a lot of extra chilies to. I put in more than usual for the abominable snowman. I know he likes it extra spicy. We sat down to eat and I dished out the stew. The abominable snowman said he loved it, but asked if I'd mind if he added a few extra chilies. I told him that would be fine, and he got out a little jar of chilies and sprinkled them into his bowl. I told you he was a chili fan. Can you believe he carries a jar of chilies around with him? We continued to eat. The abominable snowman gulped down mouthful after mouthful of the red-hot chilies, and it wasn't long before he started to sweat. This is a problem for the abominable snowman, as being made of snow, he actually started melting. I asked him if he'd like the window open. I thought an icy wind might cool him down. The abominable snowman agreed that it might, but by the time I got to the window, he'd melted away to nothing. All that was left of him was a puddle of water all over the rug. This was when Mrs. Claus came in and saw the wet rug. She was furious and stormed out to get the mop and bucket. And this is why I'm in her bad books. And the abominable snowman? Oh, he was fine. He always is. We mopped him into a bucket and left him outside in the snow. He was back to his old abominable self in no time. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
Would you like to meet a reindeer?
Ask Santa to sing the mince pie song.
Now playing. The Mince Pie Song by Santa. It's Santa's attempt at a Christmas number 1.
Ho, 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 I smell mince pies. Let me tell you about those mince pies.
When I smell mince pies cooking and Mrs. Claus ain't looking, I'll tiptoe across the kitchen floor and slowly open the oven door. Grab a plate, steal a pie, might burn my fingers, my oh my. But not to worry, I'll be fine, happy eating my mince pie. With a ho 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 and a nom nom nom, the gobble 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 and the pie is gone. I hope no one spies me eating my mince pie.
Oh, I am getting hungry.
Oh my, they're so tasty, my favorite kind of pastry. Might sneak into the living room and steal one from the Christmas tree. Oh my, they're so yummy, I have a little more room in my tummy. Yum. I might just have one more pie before I take the sleigh. With a ho 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 and a nom nom nom, gobble 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 and the pie is gone. I hope no one spies me eating my mince pie.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh my, they're so delicious, I can't believe I finished. I might go back for more and tiptoe across the floor. With a ho 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 and a nom nom nom, gobble 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 and the pie is gone. I hope no one spies me eating my mince pies.
Oh, go on then. One more mince pie.
That was brilliant. Just ask me to play the Mince Pie Song by Santa to hear it again. Do you want to go on a sleigh ride with Santa?
Exit.